It is 6:20. I've started some of my meal prep. I baked some salmon burgers. I only baked 4 because that's what was in the bag. And I cooked the brown rice already, and I've started dividing it into 4 of my meal prep containers. Because it's the middle of the week and we're going to go grocery shopping at the beginning of the month again, I didn't want to do a whole lot of meal prep. And I'm also going to be going to California in September at some point. I don't know exactly when, and so until I know exactly when, I don't want to do big amounts of meal prep meals for myself. But I cooked 2 cups of brown rice, and it actually ended up being more than I needed. I've already got my 4 containers full. Each has a half cup of the cooked brown rice. And so now I'm going to add the salmon burgers into my containers. And then I have some lemon cucumbers from my great-grandmother's garden that I got the last time I went to see her. And so I think I'm going to cut some of that up and put that into the other little spot in my containers, because I love lemon cucumbers and they're only good for so long because they only grow in the summer, and once they're gone, they're gone. All right. And I do apologize for my attire. I am in a nursing gown right now, but it's also 6:22 right now, and I've been up since 4:30 with Amelia. So she did go back to bed, but I did not. So there's my 4 containers with the brown rice and the salmon burger. The salmon burgers that I got, I have another bag in the freezer, so I'll show you. I get these. I got them from Winco. But they're just salmon. There's no breading, there's no seasonings on them. I put my own seasoning on it, and I actually got this from Christopher's mother a while back, but this is all that I put on, and I only put a little bit, and then I greased my pan with my avocado oil. And so let's get the cucumbers out. And she put them in a bread bag because she's so cute. I will turn you guys over here so you can see what I am doing. Let's see. I have 5 cucumbers, so I think I will do 1 cucumber for each container because they're so good. Who wouldn't want to? Alright, I have to move these. I'll put these away later. I need to peel them real quick. And I will speed this up. So just enjoy the music while I peel these cucumbers, and then I will chop them and put them in there, and then I will slow down to normal speed once I have Okay, so all those are finally cut. Here is the finished product of my meal prep. So 1 salmon patty burger, 1 lemon cucumber, and half a cup of brown rice. Now for my cucumbers, I like to have red wine vinegar on them, and sometimes ranch. I'll probably do the red wine vinegar with these, but just because I don't want them to get all gross because they're going to sit in the fridge, I'm not going to put the red wine vinegar on them until I get them out to eat them. And how I usually do that with my meal prep is I usually, with whatever cold veggies I have, whether it be cucumbers and ranch or cucumbers and red wine vinegar, or carrots and hummus, whatever it is, I will eat that first, so that way I can just pop the rest of whatever it is that needs to be warmed up right into the microwave, and I don't have to worry about the stuff getting all gross and like my veggies just being nasty. So yeah, that's my food prep. I told you guys I would include you in it. It's not really huge, and it didn't take me very long. For the salmon burgers to cook, they went straight from the freezer into the oven, 375. They took 16 minutes to cook, and while those were cooking, I did the brown rice, which all I had to do was put it in a pot, put some water on it. I put a tiny bit of salt on it just so that it wouldn't get stuck to the pan or to the pot, and I covered it. I brought it up to a little bit of a boil, and then I just turned it off and then checked it until when it was cooked. I strained it, and then as soon as I was finished straining it, I actually started shooting the video and putting it all into containers and cooking. Let's see, I think I started around 6, and so it took me just a little bit because I thought I heard Amelia, and so I took a little bit of a break before I popped the salmon burgers into the oven because I didn't want her to wake up and then try and cook if she needed me. So all in all, it's taken roughly just over a half an hour to cook and prepare and separate 4 meals, and it's it takes a little bit of time to food prep, but it's totally worth it because you're eating healthy. Once the food prep is done, it's quick. You can just grab it and go. You don't have to worry about, oh my gosh, I have to cook my meal today, I have to cook my meal tomorrow, I have to cook all 3 meals all day. You don't. Once you do, if you take 1 day a week, just 1 day a week, you can get meal prep done for the rest of the week, and then you don't have to worry about it. I think that's mostly why I love meal prep, just because, especially with a baby, it's so much easier to just grab something out of the fridge with one hand because I'm holding her with the other, eat some cucumbers real quick, and then, or whatever other veggie I have that's cold, and then pop the rest in the microwave and just eat it with her on my lap. It's so much easier to do that. But anyways, I will talk to you guys later, and thanks for hanging out with me while I did some meal prep. I hope you guys have a great rest of the week and you guys enjoyed the solar eclipse. Those of you that got to see it, it was amazing. But as everybody's already saying, NASA did take amazing photos of it. So if you haven't seen them, for some reason, you have to go and check them out because they are phenomenal. Alright, have a good rest of your guys' week.